Like I say, they basically slammed me hard for creating it. Like they actually blame me for the death of the universe. Yeah, they basically blame me for it, pretty much. Like it's one of the things they're like, "Oh, let's kill us." Like anyway, um, anyway, like I say, they slam me for being a bad creator, a bad god. You are a bad god. Therefore, you will die, and we will live in your houses and drink your wine. Anyway, yeah, it's basically just a bunch of people who are just basically just abusing free will and basically pretty much just bunch of black people, whatever. Anyway, and then later on they're like, galaxy flyby or hit, you decide. And like they like 50 trillion years ago, or 30 trillion years ago, they finally admitted it, or they said scientists discovered that there's a galaxy coming at us, and yeah. Like I told them first, and they didn't believe it, and they're like, "You're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying." It's like, no. And then like Rodney and a bunch of other people were like, "You're bluffing, you're bluffing." It's like, shut up. Anyway, they kept bugging me, like trying to get me to change my tune or something like that. Like, kid, you're gonna have to change your tune. You're gonna have to get less angry. Like I was more than a little angry, and yeah, my anger turned to vengeance at some point in time, and or someone else just was like, you know what, fuck you guys. You know, like I said, that there's a lot of very powerful life forms out there in the universe, and like I say, I'm basically their creator and your creator, and I created that galaxy and this galaxy and like 800 other galaxies, and so a lot of other life forms were like, you're just pathetic losers, fuck off. You know, because it's like, you know, like I say, I created that one, I created this one, I created 800 other galaxies, and like, you know, some piece of shit, too stupid to live, fucking losers were just, you know, harassing me and basically fucking with me. After I had created matter and created particles and genetically created them, they were just like, you know, they knew I wasn't bluffing, but they're just being pieces of shit because there was more of them at the time. And just fucking with me, and then they were gonna fuck with the rest of the universe and kill a bunch of people. Anyway, a bunch of really other powerful life forms. Like I said, a bunch of powerful life. Anyway, like a couple piece of shit life forms had just ganged up on me and basically taken me hostage. And so, like I say, a bunch of other life forms that were also very powerful. Like I say, they tried to kill all the AI life forms out there in the universe so they could live happily and party drugs with all dicks hanging out. Anyway, you should see what they did. Like, oh my god, it's like that. It's that bad. Because it was like, party, man! And they were just like fucking each other and fucking. And like the parasites were like mating. The parasites were like bonding. Like I'm serious. There was like parasite action where the female parasite and the male parasites were like getting together. I was like, oh. And they're like fucking with parasites, like wrapping around each other. And it was basically like, hey, want some more drugs, man? Yeah, I think I'll take some more drugs. Yeah, the parasites are our god. Anyways, like that. And basically, you know, they were covered in blood, and there's lots of blood all around dead bodies, and the dead body stench was getting really bad. And it was becoming a problem for everyone else. And like the parasites were like getting into birds and like flying off. Go, God, go! They were just really high on hallucinogens and stuff like that. And just whacked out of their mind. And I was like dead or something. Or just not here, I don't really know. Like, well, the cat's away, the mice will play. Anyways, like that. It's really bad. Like I say, it's not humanity's finest hour. No. A lot of others were like, are they fucking for real? Yeah. I mean, like the rest of the universe was like, mouth all open. Like they told me about it. It's like, well, these guys were just running around, like thinking like nobody noticed, or that they're like, we're alone in the universe. Finally. It's like, wow, you're high. It's like, I'm serious. It's like, wow, you're high. Like you can go back and watch it if you want. It's all documented, all on record. Like I said, this whole planet was documented record. So, You can watch humanity's, well, they call it humanity's finest hour, but it's actually humanity's most, yeah, not the finest hour. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, it's really, really bad. Anyway, I don't really care. It's like, whatever, you know, they're crazy. Meanwhile, a bunch of other black guys are going, we're so sexy. And pumping it up, and like there's a bunch of people driving around cars, smoking cigarettes, and a bunch of other stuff. Like, you can watch it if you want. Like, I mean, the rest of the universe watched it. Everyone knew I was going to be here. And they knew that, like I say, this whole galaxy, actually, and that galaxy. Like, people watched me create both galaxies. And people watched me create other galaxies. Me and my life forms. Anyway, then a bunch of life forms killed me or whatever, and anyway, I tried to kill others. Anyway, whatever. Like I say, I don't really know. You guys can just figure it out for yourself. Like I say, it's already too late or whatever. I mean, killed me once, killed me twice, killed me a couple times. Acted stupid. Really embarrassed yourselves. I don't really know. I don't really care. Like, it's like, strange. Freedom, free will. Freedom of speech, freedom of belief. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really enjoy being tied to a chair either. Kind of upset me. But I was so doped out. Hey, whatever. It's like, hey, whatever, man. I mean, you can say I'm not the creator of 12 and some of the most dangerous life forms in the universe, or you can say I'm not. But it doesn't really change the fact that that they do exist and did exist. And probably still exist. Like, I don't think there's any way to kill them, really. Like, they're pretty fucking tough. Like I said, they could take 12 even 24 gravities, and they could even take intense, insane radiation. They could just, like I said, they could open the airlock and walk outside like it was nothing. Direct, no shielding, no nothing, just like, just taking full-on rays from the sun, just like, yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, we're just gonna fix this. All repairs complete, sir. Like, they're exoskeletons. Sentient, basically. Lower intelligence, but I mean, hey. Still, about maybe a little bit less than human, but pretty intelligent still. Like, just working in connection with a computer or whatever. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, like you can go biological, you can go mechanical. I was a genetic creator, so I create a lot of biologicals. So I always had biologicals around me. I like biologicals. I created mechanical too, but yeah, biologicals were more fun. So, and they're tougher for intense radiation. Like I say, it's for some reason I think biological are more complicated or something like that. I don't really know. I mean, I use both though. So anyway, whatever. I'm like, whatever. It was a long time ago. It was 100 trillion, 80 trillion years ago. So anyway, very much in the past. So anyway, and now there's a bunch of people in the White House going, like that. I'm going, we will be immortal! Like, no, you won't. You're not going to be immortal. Everything you did just led to was basically trying to kill me anyway, and I was too tough to die. And it didn't really work out. Like I said, the other life forms wanted to live, so yeah, they just kind of protected me and basically killed everything you ever sent at them. Trumpy. Black, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, everything that the United States, the U.S., made in U.S. was doing. By the way, like I said, made in the U.S. is just Vietnam. They took over, forced people, and it's just a brand name from a bunch of people that were slaughters and killers and torturers and rapists, and basically what's left of their Vietnam vet was basically made in the U.S. It's just a brand name of basically people that they enslaved. Make stuff now! And that's basically what they did back in the 50s. They basically just told a bunch of Chinese to make stuff now, or else they die. Anyway, and yeah,